good morning, and welcome to Viewattitudes in the Morning. My name is Victor Irving Jenkins, and we are bringing you Viewattitudes this morning, December 4th, 2013. Why do we bother bringing you Viewattitudes in the morning? Well, we believe if you change your view, you can change your attitude. And I think we all know the impact that our attitude has on us on a day-to-day basis. This morning during this Christmas season, we are going to talk about love. Now, why are we going to talk about love? During the Christmas season, that's been dubbed the holiday season by some, families get together. There are lots of gathering, there are lots of parties, lots of fellowship. And of course, when that happens, well, the situation is ripe for controversy. It's ripe for strife. I mean, in some people's culture, every time they have the Christmas season or families get together, there are these two people or more people that always have a big fight, a big argument. And in this big argument, passions arise, and sometimes these people don't talk to each other for years and years and years, all because of differing views. I want to talk just a tad about that because the one truth that many people ignore, the one truth that many people forget to engage is just because a person says something doesn't mean that it's true. Politics is a great place to apply this principle. You have the right and you have the left. And you have the people on the right and the people on the left putting together diverse views about what they think, about what they believe, and each of them passionately defending one side or the other. Well, in point of fact, they're really defending themselves and what they think. I don't know about you, but what I have come to realize is that it is so much easier for me to be when there are others like me. See, that's not something that many people think of, but consider this. Consider you were the only one that thought like you thought. You probably wouldn't think like that very long, would you? So back to the subject of love. Love is an idea of a giving, tolerant nature. That's right. And sometimes that giving, tolerant nature simply means to listen to another person's point of view. Now, it's really hard to walk in love yourself if you haven't really worked on loving you. Because see, when you love you, you just won't put yourself through some of the hijinks that we put ourselves through. Why do we bother feeling bad? Why do we bother trying to get the other guy back? Why do we bother trying to repay? And the reason I ask that question is when you repay bad for bad or fear for fear, guess what you do? You immediately create something called a boomerang effect. If you hurt me, then I gotta hurt you back. Well, the difficulty is I can never hurt you exactly the way that you hurt me. I either have to hurt you a little more or a little less, and it keeps going back and forth. And of course, when I hurt you, then you wanna hurt me. Now, some say it's okay when people love you for you to love them. I say go the extra mile. I say you love them even if they don't love you. Because after all, when you love somebody, you're not physically doing something to them. Oh, maybe a hug, that's physical. But when you love somebody, you hold a certain feeling in your heart. You hold a certain thought in your mind. And those feelings in your heart and in your mind, they belong to you. What they end up doing is they have certain words coming out of your mouth. And the words that come out of your mouth ought to uplift people. So then, walking in love means simply giving yourselves closure. If you don't walk in love, then you find yourself carrying around bad feelings that do nothing except tear you up inside. So during this holiday season, let's try something different. Let's just listen. Let's just hear what our loved ones have to say. Let's just honor them by listening. Now, those of you, and I used to be one of them, who talk about, oh no, I'm passionate. I have to express myself. Don't fall into the trap of being mean and hateful being confused with being passionate. You can certainly be passionate without inflicting the seed of fear into the person that you're talking to. So, just because they say it, it doesn't mean it's true. And love people whether they love you or not, because you're the one that's wearing that particular feeling. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a happy holiday season. And I want to thank you for tuning in to Viewattitudes this morning, because that is our Viewattitudes for this morning. If it's benefited you, if you've liked it, if you have a comment, or if you have a thought, please leave it down below. But for now, we want to take this time and say we love you here at Viewattitudes, and you can certainly express yourself. I am Victor Irving Jenkins. Bye for now.